Hello everybody, and welcome to the 4th episode of Season 3 of War Machines. Featured in this one is Heat D. So, co-hosting, once again, we have Civilian Arc and Porinog. How are you both doing on this day?
Business.
BattleBot Season 5.
Awesome. So, featured in this one, once again, Heat D, where we will see 12 more contenders from the Robot Wars mod trying to go for the title here. A lot more competition coming, and I gotta say, there are quite a few favorites featured in this one. So, let's go ahead and check out the first 6 of 12 contenders. Up first, we got the dual horizontal spinners of 13 Black. Up second, created by the same team who built Nuts, we got an adorable Kitten and their powerful flipper. Following that, we get Beast 2 and their powerful flipper, returning after making a pretty good run last season. Then next up, we got Breaker Box, where fortunately their rival Electric Boogaloo doesn't appear in this heat. We'll see Electric Boogaloo in a later heat. Following that, we got Exterminator and their Axe and Scoop combination. Then we get to see the return of Hypnodisc and their effective horizontal spinner. What do you two got on these 6 spots?
I mean, it's quite the variety. We have the horizontal spinners, we have the flippers, we have the hammers, we have breaker box. Like, we have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it's like a smorgasbord of odds.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Smorgasbord, that's correct.
Let's go ahead and check out the second half of this heat. See who the other 6 are. We got 6 more great bots here. First up, we got the Wedge of Limpet. Then up next, we got the full body spinner of Megabyte, who is one of the top seeds in the Robot Wars mod last season. Then following that, coming up from the DSL mod, we have Tornado Mur and their horizontal spinner. Then up next, we got Sewer Snake, who made it the furthest out of any of the bots here last season, and their effective scoop and lifter and stuff. Then following that, making their debut to War Machines, we got Smizzy and their wedge and horizontal spinner combination. Then last but not least, we got the flipper of Saint Aggro here. This should be another great one. What do you two got on these 6?
Oh man, we got a lot of variety here too. We got wedges, we got horizontal spinners, we got full body spinners, we got Stinger come back, and we even got the trash can snare of Metallica's Saint Anger.
All I'm looking at right now is that beautiful sewer snake, because Stinger come back. So yeah.
But yeah, this should be another great heat. So if you need a reminder of how this tournament works and stuff, how each heat works, these 12 bots were all paired up with each other randomly, given a one-on-one matchup. The idea is the winner claims one of 8 semifinal spots into the next round. One of 8 spots into that. And then as for the 6 losing bots, because there's still 2 spots available in the semifinals, the losing 6 spots will go on to one of 2 redemption rumbles, where the winner of the rumble will also claim a spot in the semifinals. This should be a great one here. We got a good variety of robots and a great bunch of contenders for this one. I cannot wait for this, so let's go ahead and lead it off, where we will see Breaker Box take on 13 Black. Now, this should be an exciting one. 2 very different designs, 2 bots who each performed quite well in War Machines last season. What do you two got for insight on these 2 bots here? What do you guys think about this matchup?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's kind of like you got the tankiness of Breaker Box versus the destructiveness of 13 Black.
I'm gonna say it better myself, brother.
Yeah, so this should be an interesting one. Great one to lead it off with. Let's go ahead and get to this fight. And now it
No.
begins. Breaker Box charging right in, right out of the gate, flipping 13 black early in this one.
Oh yeah, he's just determined to win this. I mean, Breaker Fox is dominating already, and we're what, 20 seconds in?
We already know Breaker Box is a tank. It's very quick and maneuverable. They are just showing that in this fight here, just taking it to 13 black.
Yeah, Breaker Box going after the secret base of 13 black.
Wow.
And now continuing to just push 13 black around mercilessly. Just no mercy shown from Jim Swintowski and Breaker Box here in this one.
Yeah. 13 black is in trouble here unless they start doing some serious damage. I mean, they're getting bullied around entirely.
For sure.
13 Breaker Box is breaking 13 black.
I don't even want to know what that was. I just heard from one of you two, but yeah, Breaker Box just continued to just bully 13 black around in this one. Another flip and a suplex.
13 black is upside down. Can they self-right? That's the big question.
The good news is that they can move upside down, but because it is uncontrolled movement and stuff, even though they won't be counted out, it would cause a major loss in aggression and control, even though they're already really in the hole in those two categories, as Breaker Box is just dominating in that.
Yeah, Breaker Box is definitely using more than 13% of its attack on 13 black.
Another kind of almost suplex from Breaker Box on 13 black in there. Less than a minute to go in this fight. This fight's just been almost all Breaker Box.
Yeah, 13 black is gonna need that knockout to win this one.
Yeah.
In which 13 black is capable of doing, is they got two very powerful spinners in there. They just need to land the right shot and dish out some heavy damage.
Yeah, they gotta clip a wheel or something.
Yeah. Which we know from Electric Boogaloo's experience after they took on Breaker Box not once but twice last season, that it's very possible to do that.
Oh, Breaker Box is dominating. Unless in the next 15 seconds we get a control board hit, I think Breaker Box is as good as the
10
winner.
seconds to go in this one. And out of the arena goes 13 black. A last second KO in this one for Breaker Box, and they move on to the semifinals.
Breaker Box, take it off that liar mask. It's beautiful.
Always
Yeah,
better to win by a knockout than a judge's decision, as you never know what could happen when a fight goes into the judge's hands.
Breaker Box really sky reached for that win.
No doubt about that. What a fight that was. That was awesome. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on to the next battle here. We'll see 13 black once again later in this video. Coming up next, we'll see Tornado Murr, who drew Limpet for their first matchup of this season. Gotta say, this should be an interesting one between these two bots. Like, we got Tornado Murr brought up from the DSL class for last season, where they got that powerful horizontal spinner here. Then we got Limpet, who's got a low to the ground, well-armored wedge with a lot of push power. Any insight from you two on this one?
I think that, yeah, it's kind of like last fight. It's like a very destructive weapon versus pretty tanky robots, though. This should be fun.
What do you got, Pori?
Same.
Fair enough, so let's go ahead and get to this fun matchup.
Oh yeah, bring it on.
Now here we go. Tornado Murr getting the spinner to speed, lands a hit, but now Limpet pushing around Tornado Murr in this one. Right into the rails.
Tornado has to start landing some hits if they want to win this. Oh,
Yeah,
there
for
they
sure.
go.
Landing a few nice hits, but continuing to get caught on that wedge of Limpet. Not,
Limpet's
not what Tornado Mur wants in a fight like this.
Limpet is way too low to the ground
Yeah.
for Tornado Mur.
Tornado Mur is getting murdered.
Well played, Pori.
Tornado Mur, I hardly know her.
Haha, and that rhymes. And now a few more shots from Tornado Mur here, but they're getting caught on the wedge, getting pushed around, pushed right into the rails. Excellent stuff from both bots here in this one. In my opinion, this one's probably been relatively even so far.
Yeah, because Limpet's got all the control, but I'm sure that you could argue that Tornado Mur is doing all the damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
But there's a big piece of damage, losing the front of the wedge on Limpet here.
Mask is off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Limpet has to sky reach now for this.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Oh!
Getting flipped
right on
over
the
is Limpet.
blade.
Now Limpet, they are less effective upside down, but without like a self-frame mechanism or something like that, they can't get right side up. They can drive upside down, but they can't push Tornado Mur as easily. And now they're taking hit after hit, and now we got 1 minute left to go in this.
It's all Tornado Mur right now.
Oh, yeah. Limpet's gotta make something happen. Come on, man, you got this. Oh, but Tornado Mur continues to deliver the huge hits. Oh, can he snipe a wheel? That's the big question. Yes.
Ooh, another good question is Tornado Mur might want to do a little more damage than the front of Limpet's wedge. Like, that is a big piece of damage, but always could do more and stuff. 30 seconds left to go in this fight. This one's been a close one, as of my knowledge and stuff. And yeah.
Very close.
Tornado Mur is ahead of the moment, in my opinion, but I think it needs to take one more piece of Limpet off to seal the deal.
Oh yeah, I agree. I want to see a piece come off.
Less than 10 seconds, 5 seconds left right now. This battle is going to the judges. And another one that will not be very easy to call, as we've had several of those so far this season. Another great battle between two great bots. What do you guys think of this judge's decision?
We didn't get it yet.
Or what do you guys think of the fight, is what I meant to say.
It was a good fight. Tornado Mur really proved itself, and Limpet slouch either. They were very well in control for a good portion of the fight.
Yeah, this was like, Limpet definitely had the first half of the match, but Tornado Mur definitely had the second half of the match. So, like, the question is, which half of the match was more impressive?
I completely
I don't know.
agree.
I mean, when it comes down to it, it's like I mentioned in a previous bout. Like, Limpet had that control, but Tornado Mur had all that damage, and I'd argue all that weapon usage, because can you consider a wedge weapon usage? I mean,
In terms of the judging criteria, yes, wedges do count as weapons.
Alright, well then it's going to be really close then.
Yeah. So yeah, the judges' results are in, and we have a split decision.
Ooh.
Judge Vortex scored this battle in favor of Limpet.
Hi, Vortex.
Judge Daily Dose of BattleBots scored this battle in favor of Tornado Mur. Judge Robot Wars fan scored this battle in favor of the winner, Tornado Mur. Another very close decision. Great fight from both of these bots. Looked like the damage Tornado Mur managed to do and the bunch of big hits it got in that last minute and a half really sealed the deal for it. What do you two think about that judge's decision?
I gotta say I agree with it. Tornado Mur did all the damage, and that weapon just kept hitting and hitting. And well, yes, I would say definitely Limpet had the advantage in the control category. You know, that damage is really what seals the deal. You got to damage your opponents if you want to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I agree with the decision, but this was definitely a close one.
Yeah, Limpet will definitely be one to watch in terms of the Redemption Rumbles. We will see Tornado Murr in the semifinals. And now up third, we got a Robo Games competitor, Civilian Loves here. We got Megabyte and their full body spinner, who will be taking on the Hammer of Exterminator.
Do you just debate me?
Yep. But yeah, what do you two think about this matchup? What insight you got on these two bots?
Well, Exterminator is definitely a very powerful. Well, not really powerful, but like it's tanky. It can take a hit. It can take a punch. If I punch the side of Exterminator right now, my hand will probably really hurt. But on the other hand, Megabyte is just. It does some very mega bites. It's just such a powerful, legendary spinner.
Yeah. Besides the fact of Green debating me just now, Megabyte is pretty powerful, but Exterminator's decently armored. It can probably take some shots, so it could go either way.
I completely agree. I cannot wait for this battle, so let's go ahead and begin it.
And they're raw. Megabyte's already spinning. They're ready for it.
Good
Ooh,
news
we
is
get
when the clock
hammer.
start. Good thing is when the fight starts up, the spinner automatically turns off and then starts spinning again. So, but yeah, some nice shots from Megabyte and Exterminators. Exterminators gotten some action with that axe. Can they penetrate the top of Megabyte in this one?
Yeah, definitely one of Megabyte's weak points. It has those little holes in the top of the shell, which makes it a little easier to drive.
Big hit that sends Exterminator flying, and Megabyte lands a hit on the sides. Big shot there.
Megabyte's got to be worried about that hammer, but they gotta just fight through it and keep landing those big hits.
Yeah.
For sure in this one. It's like something just came off there, as you could see in the middle of the arena. But now Exterminator's flipped over, but now Megabyte coming in for a few nice hits there.
Can they self-right? Or is Megabyte gonna help himself right? Oh, Megabyte gets a huge hit on him.
But now Megabyte's flipped over.
Pulling him over. Oh, and Exterminator is capitalizing on this.
If he gets that back part of Megabyte, or the bottom part, it would win.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But now he's still getting some good hits on the top. Megabyte's got to be worried because this could go either way because they both got some pretty impressive hits on each other.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. A shot from the floor flipper her and stuff.
The Exterminator should join the Olympics. Wowee.
Yeah.
Oh,
there goes that.
The hammer's completely off on the Exterminator now.
Terminator has been decapitated. Now they're basically a ledge bot, and Gigabyte, Megabyte, Terabyte has to capitalize on it. But they're getting wedged around. That wedge is a body spinner's worst enemy.
No doubt about that here, especially in something like this where this heat is full of wedge bots and lifter bots and stuff. 30 seconds left to go in this fight. Another great battle here. Shot from the floor flipper again.
Exterminator's got to learn to avoid that floor flipper if they're going to stay in the competition. But I don't know. Could go either way. Maybe they're out. Maybe they got to do the extra match. I don't know.
Who knows? 10 seconds left to go in this one. Very close one here between these two bots. Relatively close. But now we got smoke coming out of Megabyte. Not a good way to end the battle exactly, but this one is going to the judges here. And could that smoke potentially have influenced the decision in this one? And stuff. What do you two think about that?
This was relatively close. Like, I'd say
Oh,
Megabyte was definitely leading on damage, but Exterminator definitely got that control. I don't really know.
yeah.
I don't really know if Megabyte's gonna lose on a mega upset or if Exterminator is gonna get exterminated. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it could go either way. That was a good fight, regardless. But I mean, they both did some nice damage. They both had some nice control moments. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a split decision.
Alright, so now let's hear what the judges had to say. And sure enough, it was a unanimous decision. The winner is Megabyte! Yeah. So it looks like the judges took all the big hits Megabyte got in and lots of the early damage they did into consideration, but it was definitely a bit closer after we saw all that smoke leaking out of Megabyte at the end of that fight. But either way, great battle from these two. Exterminator is a bot that will be one to watch in terms of when we get to the Redemption Rumbles. So now let's get on to the fourth fight of this episode, where we bring in Civilian Arc's for real favorite Robo game spot, where Sewer Snake makes their return to the arena, where they will take on Saint Aggro and their Flipper. This one should be an interesting one. Two, I'd say relatively similar designs here. So, what do you two think about this one?
This should be a very fun fight. This could really go either way. Saint Aggro probably has the ground game, but Stinger has the Stinger game.
Yeah, I'm really hyped for Sewer Snake to come out and try and win this one because Sewer Snake is Sewer Snake and Stinger should come back. But the thing about Sewer Snake is that it needs to trust me on this in order for it to win. So.
Oh yeah, I completely agree.
Well said, Civilian and Pori. Let's get to the fight. And now here we go. Charging right out of the gate, Sewer Snake tossing Saint Aggro to start this one.
Oh.
And can you get him out? Very quickly gets him out. 11 seconds.
11 seconds? You missed it. That was beautiful.
Man, if you blinked or went to the restroom during this, you just missed out on Sewer Snake getting another quick KO here.
Oh, man.
Very quickly got into Saint Aggro's face, got underneath them, and just started going to work with that lifter, and eventually tossed them out. So, Civilian, what do you think of that fight?
I mean, that's a classic Sewer Snake fight, just going at its opponent and just doing everything it can to kill it.
That's how they be.
What do you think, Pori?
Oh, you blink and you miss it. That was amazing. You know, I think that Sewer Snake is off to an excellent start.
And
I couldn't agree more.
Stinger should come back.
I agree.
Sewer Snake will definitely be a major bot to watch in this heat after they just got such a dominating KO against a great opponent like Saint Aggro here. We'll see Sewer Snake in the next round in the semifinals. We'll see Saint Aggro in the Redemption Rumbles, where they will look to try to get a spot into the semifinals. Let's now get to our fifth fight, where we will see Smizzy and Hypnodisc. Two interesting designs here. We got Hypnodisc and their deadly horizontal spinner. We got Smizzy with their wedge and horizontal spinner combination here. This one should be an interesting one. What insight you two got?
Well, I feel like Smizzy's wedge should be a concern of Hypnodisc's, but that blade don't joke around, so this is gonna be a juicy one.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting matchup for sure.
I couldn't agree more. This one should be another epic fight. Let's go ahead and get it started. Now here we go. Smizzy charging with that wedge, catching Hypnodisc off guard there. And now aiming the horizontal spinner and weapon-on-weapon shot here. A few nice hits from both bots here in this one. It's like Smizzy starting it off leading with that wedge to slow down the spinner, and then coming out with their horizontal spinner here, trying to give Hypnodisc some trouble in this one.
Oh, yeah.
But now Smizzy takes a shot from the floor flipper right onto the top of Hypnodisc's spinner and stuff. Interesting fight here to start it off. Watch out for the floor flipper getting sent flying again in this one.
Smizzy has to watch out for those arena hazards.
Yeah, without a doubt there. Some more nice shots from Hypnodisc and their spinner. The spikes getting involved now. What's up with Smizzy and going over the arena hazards here and stuff?
Oh man, this is... Oh, they decided to go weapon on weapon. I don't know if that's a good idea on Smizzy's part, but hey, more respect to him.
Yeah, they're just going all in this fight. Except the horizontal spinner is now gone, so now Smizzy is reduced to just a wedge bot. And now a flipped wedge bot.
But I feel like their wedge is probably the best weapon they can use in a fight like this. Oh, they get flipped in the air, and is he stuck?
He was stuck on his backside, but then Hypnodisc helped to get free. Now Smizzy's flipped over where they're less effective upside down. Could this be a game changer in this fight? But now Smizzy back up.
Base of Hypnodisc, though, looks to have taken some damage in an earlier exchange from Smizzy.
Yeah, I see that. Hypnodisc appears to be taking as much damage as Smizzy is. I don't know about as much. Big hit right there. Another big shot is sending Hypnodisc out of control a little bit. Like Smizzy doing a lot, and could get him down the pit. And down the pit goes Hypnodisc.
What an Uno reverse card.
Yeah. Great fight there. What a victory by Smizzy. That was amazing. So, want to hear you two's insight on that fight.
Oh man, that was pretty crazy. I was almost certain Hypnodisc was gonna have that, but you never know until the fight's over.
Yeah, that was such a comeback from Smizzy. When it knew that it couldn't come out with the spinner, it just decided to deflect all those shots with the wedges, and it worked perfectly.
Oh yeah.
I completely agree with that. It's, another great fight between these two great bots here. Smizzy, we will see that bot in the semifinals. We'll see Hypnodisc once again later in this video. So now we'll move on to our final one-on-one matchup of the night. Final opening round matchup where we will see a flipper battle between an adorable Kitten and Beast 2. So, what are your thoughts on that, you two?
I gotta say that both of these robots are very adorable, and I don't know what to expect.
Well, my cat is currently watching this fight, so adorable Kitten better not disappoint her. It's gonna try its best to get War Machines canceled. So.
Sure, that's fair. My dog didn't do the same if adorable Kitten wins.
This one will definitely come down to driving, lower ground, and simply who can avoid either getting flung out of the arena or get flipped down the pit or something else like that as much as possible in this fight. Is that all that this fight could come down to? But let's go ahead and begin it.
And they're off. Ooh, they're going for it. We got the Beast. We got the Cat. And they're both struggling to get underneath each other. But
there's
Beast
a nice flip from Beast.
Good flip. Good job, Beast. Adorable Kitten, you gotta get back on it. Ooh, and miss flip.
But now big flip. And out of the arena goes an adorable Kitten. 25 seconds, and the Catbot is out of the arena here in this one. Hopefully, Civilian Arc's cat wasn't watching during that.
That's the reason that I just got muted myself for a second there. It got angry. It's coming for you, Green. You better move out of state or something, because it's got vengeance in its eyes.
I better go to the other hemisphere in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Beast 2 will advance after getting a quick KO like that. Great stuff from Beast. You will see an adorable Kitten in not the next fight, but the following fight. Because our first rumble is between 13 Black, Limpet, and Exterminator. All three bots had relatively impressive performances. 13 Black didn't really have too much of an answer for Breaker Box. Then we got Limpet and Exterminator, who both lost in relatively close judges' decisions. So, as for you two, who are the bots to watch in this battle?
I think all of them. You know, it's the 3 different weapon types. I mean, Limpet's got the wedge that can counter 13 Black, I'd say. You know, and they should also be worried about that hammer. You know, anyone could have hurt anyone in this, I think.
I completely agree with that. So, what do you got, Civilian?
Yeah, I'm definitely worried for 13 Black's safety, personally, because both Limpet and Exterminator are pretty tanky, and we already saw what happened to it against Breaker Box, so I don't know.
Yeah, no matter who wins, this should be a great fight. I cannot wait to begin it. Let's go ahead and get it started. Here we go. Here. Limpet misfires right there and gets flipped over. And now we got Exterminator getting involved, landing some axe shots on both bots here. And now Limpet getting flipped again here.
Limpet must have took some steroids before this fight.
Yeah, that was quick box rushing here, charging into both of those bots here. Exterminator just landing hit after hit.
That's a great strategy by Limpet, popping Exterminator up in the air for 13 Black to do some damage to it.
Good hit from 13 Black, but also Exterminator's getting them good hits. You know, this could. I don't know who's winning this.
Yeah, we're almost a minute in, and all 3 of these bots have had some great action in this fight. But now Exterminator, I think that's Exterminator that's got some smoke coming out of it. Here, looks like the tip of the hammer came off on Exterminator too. Exterminator is starting to take some major damage in this fight. Hey, probably from 13 Black, but who knows?
13 Black is a force to be reckoned with. Exterminator don't care. He's still trying to use that hammer. He's still trying to hit things. They aren't out yet. But
Limpet getting under him.
Limpet's got that. Oh, but 13 Black's taking advantage of it.
But looks like the wedge came off a Limpet once again. And stuff.
Not good. Oh, they're all doing somersaults. Is this BattleBots or is this the Tokyo 2020 Olympics? You tell me.
Oh yeah.
Is Exterminator out?
Exterminator appears to be stuck up against the rails right there. So, and they're getting counted out. It's looking like this is going to be between Limpet and 13 Black for this semifinal spot.
A minute left. Can 13 Black keep up the momentum? Because you could argue that they're winning the fight, but I don't know. It's so close. This could be anyone's fight. Oh!
Limpet's got a self-right if it wants to stay in here, though.
Limpet, this is BattleBots. This isn't Jackass. Oh, he's going flying. Madness.
Yeah. It seems like Limpet's going anywhere but on its right side.
Yeah.
I think Limpet's trying to self-right, but they're failing to. Now they're just screw, we're gonna hit. Oh, he's back!
Finally.
But then still taking some heavy fire. Less than 30 seconds to go in this fight. What a fight this has been here.
Yeah, he's still struggling to get in. He lost his wedge, so I guess that makes sense, but damn. This is a juicy one.
10 seconds left to go, and a wheel's off on Limpet. Limpet lost their front right wheel, which is currently hovering over the flames and stuff. But this fight is going to the judges. Another wheel comes off Oh man, 2 lost wheels in the last 15 seconds of this one, but this one
man.
is going to the judges. What do you two think about this fight here?
Let me tell you, I had no clue who was going to win that until those 2 wheels came off in the last like 20 seconds. I mean, that was incredible. I think it's safe to say 13 Black is going to get the nod on this one, but good performance on all 3 robots in this.
Yeah, I definitely think that the losing 13 Black taking Limpet's 2 wheels off definitely was the deciding factor, probably, if 13 Black does win.
Yeah, without a doubt, as it was definitely relatively even between all 3 of these bots until Exterminator got counted out, and as well when Limpet, probably around when Limpet lost their wedge, was kind of when 13 Black started taking control. Eventually they took off 2 wheels on Limpet, which is huge when it comes to judges' decisions like this. But let's now find out what the judges had to say. The votes are in, and it was unanimous. The winner is 13 Black. Kind of what was expected, at least from what Civilian and Pori said here. But still, this was a close matchup, an all-out brawl between these 3 bots, and one great matchup. What do you two think about the judges' decision?
I agreed with it. It was close, but those 2 wheels getting ripped off at the end really put the icing on the cake. It sealed the deal. It secured the temple. You know, it's the way it is.
Yeah, it put the big deal.
Indeed.
Yeah. So now we'll exit this big deal of a fight as 13 Black is officially in the semifinals for this group. Let's go ahead and get to our last battle of the video, where we will see an adorable Kitten, Hypnodisc, and Saint Aggro clash it out for the last spot. We got an adorable Kitten and Saint Aggro, who were both quickly flung out of the arena by their opponents, and then Hypnodisc and a Stunner got taken out by Saint Aggro, or not Saint Aggro, Smizzy. So, who are the bots to watch in this one?
Well, I mean, Hypnodisc was doing very well in their fight, and if it weren't for the pit, they probably would have won that. As for the other two didn't really get a chance to prove it, so you never know what's up their sleeves.
Yeah. My cat's watching this fight again. It's decided to give you one more chance screen, so, yeah.
Goof up.
Yeah, we'll find out. Let's go ahead and get to the last battle of the night. And now here we go. Hypnodisc getting their snare to speed, and Adorable Kitten approaching Hypnodisc. Lands a flip on Saint Aggro here. Few nice flips being landed by an Adorable Kitten. Hypnodisc comes in and hits the backside. Here you have an Adorable Kitten here.
Uh-oh.
But look at Saint Aggro. Saint Aggro stuck on its side here. Adorable Kitten and Hypnodisc going at it, but Hypnodisc wanting to take on Saint Aggro, hits them again right on the side there. Tried to clip a wheel.
I just saved Saint Aggro right there.
But it looks like Hypnodisc might have taken some damage themselves here. Hypnodisc spinner looks a little off balance. I think they lost a tooth in one of those last few exchanges. We got a chase going on. And here, Hypnodisc after Saint Aggro, but then, yeah, you get the idea. And a lift by Saint Aggro here in this one.
I have no idea who's ahead on points right now. Like, it's anybody's game right now.
Oh yeah, all 3 of them are doing very well. Flip there, and a big hit that knocks off the flipper! The flipper's off on an Adorable Kitten! That kitten
is being castrated!
The cat is not looking so adorable now. Oh man, the Adorable Kitten has lost their flipper after that one.
Will they be able to make a comeback? I don't know if they can come back from that.
Oh no, they're in 2!
They lost their armor.
Now that cat is really not looking adorable here. Dang, first they lost their flipper, then they lost all their armor in this one.
Still going at it.
And now both bots going flying here. St. Aggro chasing after Hypnodisc in this one. But holy crap, an adorable kitten. Like, what can they do here?
He's still going after him. Give him credit for being aggressive in this fight.
Yeah, for sure. Another big flip.
St. Aggro is just like, nah.
But then St. Aggro chasing after an adorable kitten here. Can they get out of the arena? Not quite in this one. And now turning towards Hypnodisc, who's currently whirling their weapon up to speed. This one, less than 30 seconds ago. This has been a chaotic fight.
Yeah, this is a good one.
What a way to end the night. Adorable kitten just fling Hypnodisc back here, trying to keep that horizontal spinner off it, just to try to keep it in it for a judge's decision here. And it's looking like this battle is going to the judges. And what a way to end this video here with such a great fight. How's your cat doing, Civilian?
So, you know that pic where that picture of the cat where the cat looks extremely grumpy?
Yeah.
It looks like that right now.
If you look up cat dragon on the internet, I bet your cat looks like that.
Alright. Well, it's coming after you, Dream, so you might want to go to Porty's place for a bit, hide there.
But yeah. But yeah, what do you both think of the fight?
Chaotic. It was really good though, and adorable kitten. Well, I don't think by any means they won that fight. The fact that they were still going at the end, despite all the damage they took, is pretty impressive. I don't know who won that. I'm leaning towards Hypnodisc, but I don't know.
Yeah, Hypnodisc definitely won on the damage, but as for the other three categories, I have no clue.
Yeah, for sure. This will definitely be an interesting one. Spot in the semifinals is on the line here. I wish we could give it to multiple bots here. But now the judges' results are in, and we have a unanimous decision for Hypnodisc. And yeah, looks like the judges gave it to Hypnodisc based off of the damage that they did to an adorable kitten. But that poor cat, you just gotta say that after what Hypnodisc just did to it like that. So
yeah.
But yeah, another great rumble. What a way to end this video. What a way to end this episode. So yeah, what do you guys think of the judges' decision then?
It's the right call.
Yeah, for sure. So this will definitely close out this video. So thank you for watching this video. Be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button, and subscribe to Cory and Civilian's channel as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Coming up next, we'll see Heat E, where several more great contenders are appearing in this one. A few big returners come back to the arena, and I will hopefully see you then.
With Farouk, Jenny Taft, and my man Kenny Florian, I'm Chris Rose. Have a good night.